Hey guys, Ivan here, and in today's video we got a couple of really interesting bodybuilding updates. The first thing we got is a physique update from Nick Walker. So we actually got a couple of different physique updates, different spots, different lighting. The first one we'll take a look at is his usual basement spot. So in this one we can see clearly what his physique looks like. And actually, his physique usually looks better on the stage than it does in these photos. But these photos are very, very transparent. You can see exactly what his conditioning is like, what his muscularity is like. And honestly, this is looking pretty freaking impressive. He says he's 289 pounds right now at 9 weeks out of the Mr. Olympia. Now, I was following him so far and his weight was going up. And I thought at one point he might go over the 290 mark, maybe up to 295 or even 300. But no, he's staying around 290. Why is that? Well, it could very well be because we are 9 weeks out, guys. 9 weeks out. So he probably started the prep already. At this point, he should probably start cutting down slowly. Again, his conditioning is phenomenal at 9 weeks out, so he doesn't have to rush anything. If he wanted to, he could probably get shredded in like 4 weeks and be completely ready for the stage. But, taking it easy, starting dieting down at like 10 weeks out and really going slow is probably the best approach. So if you look at his physique right here in the most muscular, the legs are shredded, they're separated, the fullness in the upper body is phenomenal, and in the legs as well. So he's gonna have no trouble maintaining the size and the fullness while going down in weight and getting that condition. Now in the back double bicep, you can see that, yeah, sure, he's holding some fat, some water in the glutes, in the hamstrings and the lower back, but really not a lot. Not a lot. For 9 weeks out, this is actually very, very good. Like I said, give him a couple of weeks and he'll be stage ready. I wonder what he would look like if he did a peak week right from this spot. If he just dehydrated a little. It would still be a very, very serious, very competitive stage package. No doubt about that. But again, he has 9 more weeks to get out of his mind peeled, and that's exactly what's going to happen. He's going to be shredded out of his mind with a lot of size as well, because once again, 290, guys, 290 in this condition, and this condition at 290 at 9 weeks out. So he doesn't have to suffer, he doesn't have to go hard on the diet, he can actually maintain the size, the fullness, and get shredded and look absolutely crazy on that stage. As you can see, the front double bicep, the way he's hitting it now with extending the midsection and not flexing the abs completely, but not overextending. Doing it kind of midway like this is probably the best way for him to hit the front double because his waist looks reasonably small, right? And the legs are looking big compared to his waist size. And then, of course, the arms are just crazy out of this world. The fullness in the chest and in the lats is just crazy as well. Phenomenal front double bicep, like really impressive. And the side chest, insane. Like the size of those freaking delts and the arms and the chest and the legs, man. His legs from the side are something else. His overall side thickness is just really, really impressive. And as you can see, he's a monster. He's definitely a mutant. He has a ton of muscle. He's going to be shredded. And that's why I think he can actually win the Mr. Olympia. I can definitely see him winning the Mr. Olympia, even though on paper he might not be the favorite. I get that, I know. Samson is the last year's winner. Derek just beat Samson and beat Nick. And it seems like Hadi is bringing something new, something crazy. But that's also questionable. Is he gonna get to the US? However, both Derek and Samson are really tough competitors. So it's not gonna be easy for Nick to win this. But again, everybody has flaws. Those two guys have flaws. Nick has a lot of strengths. They also have their strengths, but Nick has the most muscle out of these guys. And also, he is most likely going to be the most conditioned guy as well at the same time. So me personally, I have him winning. You can disagree with me if you want. Now we also have another physique update from Nick, and this one is not exactly as transparent. This one is kind of showing us his physique in better lighting. And I mean, take a look at this, man. Just take a look at this. And tell me, can you see this on Derek nowadays? Can you see this even on Samson right now? Do these guys have this kind of size and fullness and hardness and conditioning at the same time? This much of a freak factor? No, they absolutely do not. I mean, they have their strengths, like smaller waists, better flows, better aesthetics. That's what Nick is lacking, yeah, but man, the amount of muscle Nick is holding and the conditioning that he's bringing and the hardness that he has, the details and everything, it could very well be good enough to win the Mr. Olympia. You guys tell me what you think, but before we finish this topic, we got something else, also very interesting from Nick Walker, and that's actually him making fun of Derek Lunsford. Check this out.
If I wasn't in the show, he wouldn't have. I don't think he would have gotten the hype that he did. Okay, bro. Oh, it's fine. I mean, because last time he talked a lot of shit. He said me and Samson were fighting for third, and who got third?
All right, that was a very good impersonation, and it seems like Nick is not taking this lightly. Like, he has been responding to Derek on Instagram, on YouTube, and now here as well. So, I mean, it's awesome. It's fun. I don't think any of these guys are taking this too seriously, too personally, but actually, I'm not sure. I don't know how Derek is taking this. Nick is definitely having fun with it, but Derek is not responding, although he is the one who started this by saying that in Bob Cicarillo's interview, saying that Nick should be thanking him for giving him a chance to prove himself to the world, and that's why he's got a hype now. And Nick, of course, doesn't feel that way, and this is his response, imitating Derek Lunsford and making fun of him. And I love it, guys. I love it. These two guys, I can't wait to actually see them again on the stage and to see who beats who. In my opinion, I have Nick, but you can have Derek. Whatever you think, tell me down below. Alright, the next thing we got is an update from Urs Kalecinski. That's right. It's been a while since we saw anything from Urs, and this one was actually not posted on his social media. This is a leaked footage. I found it on a German YouTube channel. I don't know how it was leaked, who sent it to this guy, but yeah, we got an update from Urs 10 weeks out, 9 weeks out, and let's take a look at it. So basically, as you can see right here, Urs looks huge. He definitely looks super, super big. Now the thing is, his plan actually was to get as big as possible because he wanted to diet down, and when he actually diets down, he doesn't want to worry about holding the muscle. He just wants to get super, super peeled, next level peeled. I want to say Jose Manuel peeled. I don't think the word is Mike Munzer peeled anymore. I think the new synonym for being shredded these days is Jose Manuel, Josema. So is Urs going to be able to do that? I mean, we'll see, but I'm not super optimistic, to be honest, because I'm looking at this physique update, and honestly, I would prefer to see him in better condition at 9 weeks out if he wanted to bring something absolutely nuts, conditioning-wise. He's not exactly that shredded at 9 weeks out. And I think the reason why this is a leaked video, why he didn't post this himself, is because this is probably in that part of the prep when you are not exactly shredded, but not exactly full because you're dieting, so you're kind of flat and a little bit fat, and this is probably the worst Urs is gonna look. Now, he took a full year off. He didn't do the Arnold Classic this year, and he did a crazy off-season. He got super, super massive. I talked to people who actually saw him in person, and they're saying he was open bodybuilding big. That's how big he's got this off-season. So, he probably made some progress. Can we see that progress in this video? I mean, what Urs needed to work on was just overall his upper body. Mainly his back and his arms. His legs are good. They're done. Glutes, hamstrings, quads, calves. Like, his lower body is done. It's very, very good. It's his upper body that needs work. Not just arms and back, but also his shoulders, his chest. Everything on his upper body can be a little bit bigger and fuller. And in this video, I don't know if we can see clearly how much progress he made, but I think we'll be able to later, once he's actually shredded, once he's actually completely ready for the stage, once he actually gets peeled and peaks, I think we'll see how much he progressed, and I think he did progress. And I think I can see it, especially in the arms and the back. Maybe it doesn't look like much right now, but I think you're going to be able to notice it once he's actually on that stage. Now, I also don't know how much will he actually have to worry about maintaining the fullness and the size, because, like I said, I would prefer to see him more shredded at this point. So he's not exactly super lean for 9 weeks. I mean, he is lean for sure, but he's not like stage ready. If he wanted to bring something new, something crazy, I would just prefer to see him like 2 weeks out at 9 weeks out. And then he can just continue dieting down, suffering like crazy, and actually getting that super crispy Jose Manuel type of look, type of conditioning. So is that going to happen? Is he going to be next level peeled? I mean, we'll see, but honestly at this point, I don't think so. I think he's going to be in his usual condition. I just hope he's actually going to be improved. I just hope he's going to be bigger, because again, he took a full off season, he worked on growing, and he grew for sure a lot. But will all of that muscle stay? Will he be able to actually keep it there while getting in crazy condition? And then again, of course, the question is, what can he actually do on the Mr. Olympia? Can he win the Mr. Olympia? I mean, last year he was in third, right after Mike Sommerfeld. CBAM is no longer competing officially. He might come back, as you guys probably know if you watch my video, but that's not very likely. It's going to be Mike Sommerfeld who is going to be the guy to beat. After winning the Arnold Classic, after placing second at the Mr. Olympia, can Urs defeat him? Well, if he wants to defeat him, he needs to go through Rough Diesel, Logan Franklin, Ramon Dino, and a bunch of other really good guys. Can Urs beat all of them first? That's also debatable. I'm not sure. Like, Ramon missed the peak last year, and he was beating Urs before, so if Ramon comes in improved, or at least as good as before, can Urs take him down? I don't know. I'm not sure. So in my opinion, Mike Sommerfeld is the heavy favorite to win this show. I do have him winning unless he messes it up. Unless he misses the peak. If he misses the peak, if he's not completely shredded or completely peaked well, then the other guys might have a chance. But as of right now, I believe Mike is going to be consistent. I think he's going to bring it. I think he's going to win this show. Urs, however, has a really good chance to stay in that top 2, top 3. But yeah, I think it's very likely for him to play second to win the Mr. Olympia. I don't see it. It's not impossible. That's the way I see it. If you guys see it differently, tell me down below. Alright, and lastly, we gotta talk about the upcoming show this weekend, Texas Pro. I haven't really talked too much about it because honestly, it's literally the same show as the Tampa Pro, completely the same. John Jewett is retired, so he's not doing it, but all the other guys, all the top guys are in this show as well. Are we going to have a different result? Maybe a little bit, but as far as the winner of the show, is that going to change? The only question that I'm thinking, honestly, is can Quinton Win qualify for the Mr. Olympia finally? Because this year is kind of like his year. Everybody's talking about him. Everybody was blown away with what he brought to that Tampa Pro. Samson Daura is talking about how he's going to go to the Mr. Olympia, how he is extremely good. A lot of people really like his physique. They're calling him hashtag bodybuilding. This is bodybuilding. And I agree with that, for sure. He's a tall guy with a small waist, with really good aesthetics. And finally, he brought good conditioning with good fullness. And it did look absolutely impressive at Tampa Pro from the front. From the front and kind of from the side. But from the back, not that great. Not that great. And he actually posted a photo, a progress photo, yesterday. And the first photo that he posted was his back lat spread. Why would this guy post a back lat spread? It's his weakest pose. Well, I guess exactly because of that. He doesn't want to hide anything. He wants to show us his weaknesses. And it is weak. His back lat spread is weak. Is it improved? I don't think so. It's bad, it's weak, and this is why he's going to lose this show, in my opinion. He also posted his back double bicep. It's maybe a little bit better than his back lat spread, but it's also not very good. It's very shallow, and you can also kind of see that left side of his back. It almost that middle part, more to the left side, it actually kind of has an indentation instead of a pop. So that's a very flat back. That's a very, very flat back. Like, he has a structure, he's in condition, his glutes are peeled, his hamstrings as well, his arms are great, his shoulders are great, but the back is just not it. And even though he's super impressive from the front and pretty impressive from the side, can he win this show against Jordan Hutchinson? Guys, Jordan Hutchinson is doing this show. I mean, he's a new guy, basically. He won his first show last week, but he is actually really, really good. And I believe this guy can actually crack the top 10 of the Mr. Olympia. If you look at his back here, you will see that it's complete, man. Could it be bigger and better? Sure, but it's good. It flows with his physique. Also, his lower body is massive. He's packed, really packed. Has great shoulders, arms, hamstrings, everything, and the back as well. Look at it from the front, man. Look at the legs. Separated, big, full. Waist, decently small. Arms are there. Chest is there. Look at the most muscular. Look at the separation in the quads and then the separation in the chest. Phenomenal. Back lat spread. Better than the back double bicep. He kills Quinton in this one. Side chest. Look at the glute separation in the side. And also the chest thickness. Look at the abs and thighs as well. Great looking abs too. Great conditioning in the midsection. Crazy quads. So this guy definitely has all the tools to place top 10 at the Mr. Olympia. And I think he's going to win the Texas Pro. I just can't see Quinton defeating him. I mean, there is the fact that Quinton is not qualified for the Mr. Olympia and Jordan is. So maybe if Jordan messes up his peak a little and Quinton improves a little bit, maybe comes in fuller with the same condition and Quinton's back looks a little bit fuller and bigger now and Jordan misses the peak a bit, maybe Quinton will have an advantage because he is not qualified for the Mr. Olympia, but I don't see that happening. Unless Jordan messes it up completely, I just don't see Quinton placing higher than second. Can Quinton place lower than that? Can Joe Palacios beat him or John Jewett or somebody else? Patrick Moore maybe? I don't know, guys. I don't think so. I think Quinton is good enough to play second, to beat all of the other guys. I think Patrick Moore can surprise, because I think he missed his peak at Tampa, and if he comes in a lot sharper, he can be in the top 3 mix. I can see him beating John Jewett and Joe Palacios potentially. But as far as the other guys, I don't think anybody else can beat Jordan Hutchinson. I think he's very firmly in that first, and I don't see that changing unless he messes it up somehow really badly, but I doubt that's going to be the case considering this is his current look, and it's absolutely crazy. So whatever you guys think about a Texas Pro or about whichever part of this video, tell me down below in the comment section. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. For more content like this, guys, subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. See you soon. All the best and bye-bye.